What's going on, guys? Silver Stasher back with another video. We're going to go to the coin shop and I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to pick up. Before that, I've got something that came in the mail. To be completely honest, I ordered it off of Whatnot and I don't remember what I got, but that's just fun for both you and I. So I know I got a few things in here. I believe, yeah, I got some silver. I do remember that. So let's see. I ordered this from Stacking and Packing on YouTube. He actually has a YouTube channel, which is kind of cool. That's one of the reasons I wanted to support him. All right, let's go ahead and cut this open. Yep, he packed that good. All right, so I guess I got 4 different coins. First things first is a commemorative 90% half dollar. I have no idea what it is. It's a 90% half dollar from 1952. Here's the reverse. So I don't know what that is, but I think it's pretty cool. I've actually never seen that in stores. I think it's just a commemorative. I don't know if it's popular or not. And then I ordered this. It was like $3 or something. And I think it's like a I don't know, it's some sort of old US coin, I believe, but I don't know if I knew it was in. I think I may have impulsively purchased it. I can't really see anything on the front or the back, so I honestly have no idea what it is, but a very old coin regardless, I can tell that. So this, I got 2 more 1946 half dollars, 90% silver. So I definitely spent a little bit extra on these. You know, I spent like $18 or something. Honestly, I wanted to help this guy out on, you know, he's a YouTuber and he does Whatnot, which is kind of what I'm doing. So it's always good to help other people out, in my opinion. But here we go. So there's another one. I hope it's focusing. If not, I'll just show you guys a separate video of them. But yeah, it's from Slave Cabin, something like that. So it's a commemorative of the from Slave Cabin to Hall of Fame, Franklin County, Virginia. So I don't know anything about the history behind that, but I'm sure there's a lot there. So if you guys do know, let me know in the comments, as you always do, and I appreciate greatly. And while we're on that topic, if you could, before we go to the store, if you could please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out so much, and we'll do another giveaway here either in this video or next video. So anyways, let's go ahead and go to the store. The local coin shop, Franklin Street Coins, Gold and Silver. Let's go on in there.
But if somebody offers me 16, I'm not going to take it, right?
11, nice.
Okay. I'm coming down. I don't want to take it down because I want the other coin with it. In fact, I want all 3. And you're going to find other stuff.
There's gold. Where's the gold at? Here's some proof sets. Nice proof sets. All kinds of memorial pennies and Indian head cents, as well as a bunch of antiques. Alrighty guys, Silver Stasher back with after the little haul of the silver at the local coin shop. I will say I spent a heck of a lot more money than I was expecting to. I kind of went in with the ball game of spending about $200 because that's kind of what I can afford right now. but I did end up buying more because with the prices of silver so high, a lot of people have been selling. And honestly, I've seen a lot of like really good deals there. So I just couldn't pass up on some of them. So anyways, we'll go into what I got this morning, which I already showed you guys, the commemorative half dollars, and I'll show you some close-ups as well. But we do have a couple of different commemorative half dollars. So 3 of those, 90% silver, you know, $11 melt. I bought them for probably $20. That was on Whatnot again, like I said. But getting into some of the more exciting things. So these silver eagles, I actually bought 6 different silver eagles. And yes, I'm wearing cotton gloves. I'm kind of against that because it's like, at the end of the day, silver is silver, and it doesn't really matter to me too much if it's toned. But I also feel like, you know, if I can try to kind of not tone the coins, then I feel like that's probably a better idea. But he had all kinds of different varieties and years, and some of them are really toned, some of them are in great shape. We also have Mrs. Stasher coming down here to say hello. She did just wake up. What's going on, Mrs. Stasher? All right, but anyways, yeah. So because silver is so high right now, which at the time of making this video, silver is like at 36.3, so $36.30 per ounce. But he had a lot of really good deals. He was selling silver eagles for he had silver eagles for only like $1.70 over spot, which I've never seen it for lower than that at any local shops around me. And I'm in a pretty big city, so it's like we got a lot of shops. But anyways, I couldn't pass up on that. So I will show you guys on the screen, but I bought a few different silver eagles. Some have really cool toning like this, which I'm actually going to be selling on my Instagram at Silver Stashers on Instagram. So yeah, if you guys are interested in buying some of the silver, I mean, I'm going to try to give you guys a good deal, but I'm going to be totally honest and transparent. I want to make, you know, a little bit of money on it, so just to support this channel and kind of go back into it. So if you are interested, you know, I'm not going to guarantee you the best deals possible. If you want to find better deals, you could probably go somewhere else. But I'm going to just tell you guys that if there's anything that's interesting to you, message me on Instagram. The comments on YouTube, it kind of gets hard to find or follow sometimes, but message me on Instagram at Silver Stashers. And you know, if there's anything you're interested in buying, just let me know, and I'll try to give you a good deal on it. You know, my goal is make $5 or so per you know, ounce of silver or whatever. So, you know, I just want to try to pay for the hobby because it's becoming more and more expensive, especially with the giveaways that I want to do. You know, it all costs money, but at the same time, I'm having a lot of fun, so it's absolutely worth it. But anyways, moving on to the next little part of the stack, we have my favorite part of the whole part of the local coin shop that I really enjoyed is the fact that he had a lot of really unique items right now, because a lot of people are selling their items so he had a lot of like poured silver in his junk silver bin that you just buy per ounce, pretty much almost that spot, just $1 over. And one of the things that he had was these Scottsdale mint stackers. So I'll show you guys this on the screen, but anyways, these stackers stack perfectly together, and they're the coolest things. I've always seen them online, but I've never purchased them because there's such a high premium on them. But he had them in his bin of, you know, silver that he was selling for a good deal, and he's really fair. That's why I really like this guy. He's a really good friend of mine now, but he the reason I really like him is he believes silver is silver. It doesn't matter what it is. It's like silver is silver, and if you're buying silver, it doesn't matter. He's not going to charge a crazy amount in premiums and this and that. So anyways, that's what I really appreciate about him, because it does help me out a lot as a buyer, because I don't want to be spending $45 on something just because it's a little bit more collectible or whatever, you know. But that's just me. So anyways, I also bought a few Morgan dollars. So here's one. I'll show you these on the screen as well. Here's another one. So, you know, I bought a lot of Morgan dollars, or 3 Morgan dollars, and then a peace dollar, I guess. So 3 Morgan dollars, a peace dollar. And the reason I bought 4 of them was actually because 2 of them are going to go to a buddy of mine. I went to the casino recently, and I won $100 personally. Unfortunately, I was up about $350, but I ended up losing all of that and just left at $100 up. But my buddy unfortunately lost a decent amount of money. like I think $400. So he was kind of bummed out about it, and I told myself going into it, if I won money, I would give him some silver, just because he's been wanting to invest in it, but he just, you know, he doesn't have the spending money to do so. And I will say, obviously, we went to the casino, so we had a little bit of spending money. So anyways, my point is if I were to win and you know, he lost, so I'm going to buy him, you know, a couple little rounds of silver, or a couple Morgan dollars, and it's not going to cover the cost, but it'll, you know, hopefully make him feel a little bit better. And I know he won't sell it, so it'll be some, you know, him saving money. But so that's why I bought the Morgan dollar. So I'm going to give 2 to him and then keep 2 for myself, or a Morgan dollar and a peace dollar. And but anyways, so that's kind of what I got at the store today. It was a lot of fun. It was the first time I've ever filmed inside of the store. I know it's not a lot. I'll get to the point where, you know, I don't know how these YouTubers just make these videos of them walking in the store and filming this and that, and people, and, you know, Yankee Stackers, or Yankee Stacking, who actually commented on my video a couple weeks back. His videos amaze me because he interviews the people and he has them have microphones, and it's like, in my mind, I'm like, how the heck do you do that? Because I would get too nervous about it, but that's just me. You know, I'm working my way up there, and hopefully one day I'll be that comfortable to where I can do that. But also, you know, if that's not my thing, I'm not going to try to push it on myself, because I'm having fun with this, and I hope you guys are too. I like stacking. I like making videos about it, and I just really want this to be entertaining. And, you know, I don't think it's going to be entertaining if I'm pushing myself to do things that I don't really want to do. I think I'll just end up getting boring. But anyways, that's everything I got. So again, I got the two Scottsdale Mint stackers. I got 6 Silver Eagles, and some of them are actually really beautifully toned. And then I got 4 Morgan dollars. Golly, this is a huge haul of mine. 4 Morgan dollars, and then 3 commemorative half dollars at about $15 each. So alrighty. Anyways, guys, please, if you can, please like, subscribe, and comment on this video. It would help me out so much. I think I might be at 1,000 subscribers once I'm posting this. I don't know. I'm at like 975 right now, so 25 away. 1,000 subscribers would be huge, because that is when channels can monetize their content. Not that I want to make a ton of money off you guys, but, you know, like I said, if I can make a few pennies here and there, I don't care. It'll just go back towards you guys, and I'll end up doing more giveaways. So the more money I make, the more money I give to you guys, pretty much. So anyways, I do want to monetize this, as we all would, but also it's not obviously my #1 goal. So anyways, if you guys could, please do like and subscribe and comment. And as always, check out my other videos. I got a lot of videos. I'm trying to post at least once a week, hopefully more, but depending on my work schedule, I'm working like 90 hours a week, so I'm working a lot. But thank you guys for everything, as always, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little different style of video. And again, it's great meeting you face to face. I'm tired of doing the whole hands thing, so I enjoy meeting you guys face to face. So anyways, Silver Stasher out.